Okay, welcome to Path, everybody. We're glad that you're here tonight. How many of you were at, excuse me, how many of you were at Poop Night last week? How many were at Poop Night last week? How many of you had fun at Poop Night last week? Way to go. We had a lot of fun activities. It was great to see some new kids and bringing some friends and such, so thanks for doing that. We're going to start off with a game tonight, and the game is called Giants, Wizards, Elf. Everybody stand up. And Jenna, you're right in the middle of the camera. Okay, I'm going to show you the motions for each three of the characters. If you're going to be a giant, you're going to put your arms up in the air like this. You're gonna growl. That's for the giant. If you are the wizard, if you're doing the wizard, you're going to just look at somebody and go. And if you're the elf, you're going to kind of squat down, put your hands behind your ear, and go, hee. Now, let me explain how you play the game now. You're going to stand back to back. This is very similar to another game we played, Man, Gorilla, Ninja. But now it's going to be Giant, Wizard, Elf. If you are a giant can beat an elf because it can stomp on them. An elf can beat a wizard because they can outsmart the wizards. The elf can just play the game, don't get all theoretical on me. And the wizard can beat the giant because he can zap some magic on him. Okay? So the way that you play this is you get back to back with a partner. And when I count to 3, you turn around, and if you have two different like one of you is a giant, the other one is the elf is out and they sit down. If you end up showing the same one, like both of you are giants, then you do it again until somebody wins. So, everybody get with a partner, get back to back. Everybody have a partner? And I need to hear those sound effects too, the grr, the zzz, or the hee. On your 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, if you lost, sit down. If you won, find another partner. If you lost, sit down. If you won, do it again. Okay, here we go. If you're with your new partner, get with your new partner. Wait till I count to 3. Everybody needs to get a partner. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, find a new partner, get back to back. Wait till I count. Everybody have a partner. You need to be with a partner. Wait till I count to 3. Back to back. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, find a new partner. Who needs a partner? Molly, do you need a partner? Okay, get back to back. 1, 2, 3, turn. I didn't hear sound effects on that. Yeah. Okay, who's up next? We got Molly and Nick. Come on up the front. Back to back, I need to hear the sound effects. Back to back. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Nick or is it going to be Molly? 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, now that we played the game once, let's get up and do it again, and let's be a little bit more animated with it. Wait till I tell you to get to your new partner, and wait till I count down from 3 to go. So you should be back to back with somebody now. Get back to back. Everybody back to back. Back to back. And I want to hear those sound effects this time. Get back to back, girls. 1, 2, 3, turn. If you're the same, you do it again. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, find a new partner, find a new partner. Everybody have a partner, back to back? 1, 2, 3, turn. I need to be hearing those sound effects a little bit louder. Okay, get with a partner, back to back. Back to back. Everybody back to back? Molly, Molly. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, get back to back. One, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn. Okay, our last two winners, come on up here. Last two winners, come up here. And I want to hear that sound effect really loudly that you're going to do, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, tonight we're going to be wrapping up our series of Into the Unknown, and our special guest, or our special speaker tonight, is none other than Kim Carrera. So give her your undivided attention. Hey, I should hear a better applause than that.
All right.
Let's go. Let's hear it, let's hear it, let's hear it.
Who likes tortilla chips? Who is willing to try a stale tortilla chip? We don't know how long they've been open. All right. At the end of the night, everyone can taste one of these and let me know how old these are, because my admin have no clue. This could be from last March. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. We're going to play a little game-ish, and we're going to do a thing called Change My Mind. So there are certain things that we feel very passionately about. So if you feel like this statement is true, I want you to stand up, and then you're going to give me a reason why. So the first one, it's called soda, not pop. We all agree it's pop? That's good. Okay. I just need one of you. Can you turn my mic down a little? All right, I need one of you to explain to me why it's soda. All right. You're wrong. It's not. Oh, I'm just kidding. Go. Turn me up just a little, Jackson. What? Nah, boys don't explain things. All right, yes. Okay, did that change anyone's mind? No? Okay, good effort, though. Okay, sit down. We got more. Okay, here we go. Stand up if you agree. No, not this picture. Go to Change My Mind. Pineapple belongs on pizza, if you think so. All right. Jane. All right. Okay, shh. All right, hold on. Jane. Everyone, shh. You gotta quiet down. Shh. Guys, hold on. Jane, go. Because it tastes good. Anyone? You kind of changed your mind? All right, here we go. Good job. All right, sit down. Here we go. This one. Oh. Whoo. Superman can beat Batman. Oh. Oh. Oh, look at that. I knew those boys right there. All right, yeah. Wait, shh. All right, everyone quiet. Everyone quiet. Shh, guys, need you to quiet. Yes. Describe kryptonite and he's dead. I have all that 8th grade boy group right there like cringing right now. All right, what do you got? Shh, everyone hold on. You know what? That's a compelling argument, I would say. I don't know if you've changed my mind, but I will give you, that was good. Okay, take a seat. Take a seat. Here we go. All right, all my high schoolers better stand up. Froyo is better than ice cream. Okay. All right, everyone quiet. Quiet. Shh. All right, Will, why is Froyo better? There are many more flavors. Yes. What do we got over here? Munchies. All right, right in the back. Right, you can add a ton of stuff. Okay, sit down, sit down. All right. I don't know which one is better, but this is what I'm going with. This Among Us is better than Fortnite. Whoa, whoa. All right, Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, Among Us is better than Fortnite? Fortnite, you can... All right, what do we got here? Shh, everyone, hey, shh, hold on. Oh, see, Among Us is way more attainable. All right, sit. All right, here we go. Ketchup belongs on hot dogs. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, all right, here we go. Okay, shh, hold on. Shh, I'm going to go here and then Jack. What do you got? What? You don't like it plain? Okay, all right, Jack. You're used to it? Anyone who does not think ketchup belongs on hot dog, is there any changing your mind in that? No, right? That's kind of, okay, have a seat. Have a seat. All right, Pepsi is better than Coke. Oh. All right, Jack and Molly, what do you got? It tastes better? Molly? Shh. Hold on. Shh. Oh, the packaging is more appealing. Okay. Anyone ever going to change their mind on that? No? All right, here we go. Here we go. Don't crucify me. Baby Yoda isn't cute. Oh. Overrated! Overrated. Okay. Okay, shh, what do you got? Hold on, shh. Hold on, guys. You got a what? I mean, if Yoda looks ugly, don't you think Baby Yoda's going to look ugly? All right, sit. Last one, here we go. Crunchy peanut butter is better than regular. All right, how do you change our mind? Shh, here we go. What? It's easier to eat? Okay. Okay, shh, hold on. What do you got? And you want to have a feeling of eating chips all the time, right? Yeah. All right, what do we got? Hold on. Shh. Oh, that's it. Madison, you're really good at, like, coming up with things. All right, have a seat. I have a seat. So here's the deal. We've been in this series called Into the Unknown. And we've been talking about how to deal with the unknowns and changes that we experience in life. Some changes are a lot easier than others. So what's an easy change that you go through? Yeah. Grades. Yeah, you go from grade to grade. Typically, unless you fail. Don't do those things. What else? What are some easy changes? I'll tell you one. We, as adults, are very thankful that you change your clothes daily. Yes. That's easy? Save that for the next question. Save that for the, all right, easy. Changing classes, okay. Yeah, what's a hard change? Hard change. Losing someone you love. Yeah. Shh, boys, shh, stop. Yeah? Parents divorcing. Maybe your grades dipping. Yeah. Betrayal. So here's the thing. We've all had changes in our lives. We've either had some easy ones, we've had some hard ones, right? No matter what, change is something we are all going to experience. We did that activity about unpopular opinions. And here's the thing. You may have not been able to change some of our minds and things. But at times, we discover that we may be able to change our own minds. So let me ask you a question about all this change stuff. Have you ever tried to make a change in life that you thought would make your life better? Anyone? Some of us, right? Okay, so like sometimes a better change in our life would probably be eating more vegetables and less pizza. That would do our life better, right? Or studying all week for a test versus just 30 minutes before the test. That would make our lives better. So when I was in high school, I decided to change something about my life. I decided to give up pop for a whole year. How many of you like pop? How many of your parents allow you to have pop? Okay? Okay, so, no, it's not soda. And it's definitely not soda pop either. Okay, so in high school, I decided I was going to give up pop for a year. And that is actually something I thought was going to be very easy, because I actually like water. And the thing is, I didn't realize how hard that was going to be, because I didn't realize how often I actually drank pop. Or how many of you like Gatorade and drink a ton of Gatorade or something like that? That's not that good for you either, just so you're aware. Here's the thing. I would notice, oh, I would have had a pop there. Oh, I ate lunch. I probably would have had a pop. Oh, I'm home from school. I would have had. And for a whole year, trying that was a very hard thing to do, even though I thought it was going to be something easy. So there might have been something like that in your life that you thought you'd give up or change just to make your life better. You know, maybe it's school. Maybe you realize your grade isn't that good, so you're going to put effort into studying more, doing your homework, actually turning it in, stuff like that. Or when you're on a team, either sports or choir or musical, something like that, we practice, you know, so we put effort into that to get better at it. Or there are times when we realize we have to change our friend group because they're not so good. And so you put effort into not hanging out with those people, effort into finding other people. Or even if it can be a little deeper, and it can go into our habits. And I think, was it this summer at Summer Jam we talked about habits. And, you know, habits are things we just do. And sometimes we have bad habits, you know, and so maybe your change goes into deeper things, like you want to change a certain habit that you do. I'm pretty sure all of us can come up with things we need to change, right? Here's the thing about it. Actually making that change can be really hard to do. Why is that? Because to make a change, we actually have to have action. You know, sometimes we're afraid to fail, so we don't change things, right? We don't want to show people that we can't do things, you know? Some of us might be afraid to try out for a basketball team or something because we're afraid to make it or not make it. You know, or there's times we don't want to change because we don't want to stand out, right? We don't want to be different. In reality and honesty, how many of you have ever been afraid to be different? Most of us. Different is okay. Know that. Or at times, change feels overwhelming. Like we don't even know how to start the process to do something. You know, obviously some things are easier, like piano. You sit down and you practice it. But there's other things when you have to make those harder choices to change. There are times even in my life where I felt overwhelmed by changes. I'm going to tell you, Pastor Mo does this to me all the time. Pastor Mo will be like, we got to do this, and I'll sit there and go, I don't even know how to start this, you know. And there are times, even as adults, we can be overwhelmed by the fact that we need to make some steps. So we're going to look in the book of James today. Does anyone know anything about James? Anyone know? Yes. You definitely, yeah, he was in the Bible. Any students know anything about James? Okay, I'll give you a hint. He was the half-brother of someone. Yes. Jesus. He was a half-brother of Jesus. So before we get there, I want to give you a little background here. So Jesus is talking to his followers, and he told them that he was going to be the witness in their hometown and beyond. But what does that mean? It basically means he wanted them to go out, talk about him, but they were going to have a little help in that. But here's the thing. In order to actually do that, that was a big change for these people. They had to leave the comfort of what they know to go out into other areas to spread the word about Jesus. Now, of course, we would think if Jesus tells us something, we're going to do it, right? But there's going to be a little fear, and that's kind of probably what they had there. And so James writes this letter. There's some awful stuff happening back in the day. The early Christians were being threatened. They were being harmed, all because of their beliefs. Some were even killed because they believed in Jesus. And we're going to turn to James 1. It is on page 1364. So turn to that. You're going to highlight that in your Bible. And you're going to write in it, God gives endurance. Okay? God gives endurance. So James wrote this letter to encourage the Christians that were being harmed and being bullied in a sense. So everyone highlight that, write in the Bible, God gives endurance. Okay. And then I need a volunteer to read verse 2 for me. Who's willing to read for me? I need a reader. Right there. Maya, he's going to give you the mic. Okay? Verse 2.
Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy.
Thank you. What does it say? Consider it an opportunity for what? Great joy. When troubles come your way, is your first thought joy? Not usually, right? No. when changes happen in our lives, a lot of times joy is not the first thing we think of. And then I need someone to read verses 3 through 4 for me now. Someone, please. You're going to be on YouTube. Alex, you read. You always read for me. He's going to get you the mic. Verses 3 through 4. Wait, no, there.
Sorry. For when you know that your faith is tested, your endurance has chances to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will become perfect and complete, needing nothing.
So there it says, the reason we find joy in the hard stuff is because the reason we go through challenges or troubles or changes is to grow, right? Endurance is the word there. How many of you have heard the word endurance before, right? We understand endurance more with sports, I would say. So can someone define endurance for me? Yeah. Yeah, something someone has to keep doing something, absolutely. Right? They say the more you run, the longer you'll be able to run. Matt and Michael, they kind of know that from doing a marathon, right? There was training in that, right? And there is stuff that helped build your endurance to complete a whole marathon, right? You didn't just go out there and do it, did you? But most of us, yeah, issues beforehand. But yeah, we want to build endurance in our life. And endurance is not just for sports. Endurance is something for all of us. And it's things we have, the harder we work at something, the more endurance we have for it. So we've had our little astronaut friend, right, throughout this series, right? Where's my astronaut today? We're going to do a quiz about astronauts. And here's the thing. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get up. We're going to move a little for this. But we're going to do a quiz. If you get all 4 questions right, you're going to get something. Don't cheat. God sees all. So everyone stand up. And here's what we're going to do. Okay? All right. This is true. This is false. We're going to have a quiz about astronauts. So hope you've been studying. Okay, true or false, all applicants must have a bachelor degree to qualify. True or false? Okay, hurry up, get there. True, false? All right, are you locked in? All right, I got good news. Half of you still have a chance to get all these right. That side. It is true. You have to have a bachelor's. Okay, here we go. This is A, B, C, D. No, that was false. No, I said that was true. You all saw that I said that was true, right? Yeah. They all got it. All right. A, B, C, D. Next question, Jackson. All right. Besides a bachelor degree, what else do candidates need? They need at least 1,000 hours of pilot in command time in a jet aircraft, a doctoral degree in science, engineering, or math. C is at least 3 years of teaching kindergarten through 12 in those things. D, any of the above. A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. Any of the above is D? D is over here. Okay. All right. Ready? And the answer is, Jackson? D, any of the above. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Any of the above everyone would have gotten it right. So everyone gets a point for that one. But children, learn if the answer is any of the above. Choose any of the above, okay? So everyone gets a point because in reality okay, A, B, C, or D. Which of the following must candidates have in order to pass the physical exam? They have to be between 62 and 75 inches tall. They can run a marathon in under 4 hours. Michael, could you be an astronaut? Were you under 4? Nope, you can be an astronaut. They can hold their breath for at least 90 seconds without losing consciousness. Or they are no older than 50. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? All right, D. Whoa! All right. The answer is they have to be between 62 and 70. Wow. That was rough. That took out a lot of you. All right, here we go. Last question. True, 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 false. An astronaut must have military experience. True or false? How many of you are 3 for 3 right now? Okay. And you ready? Lock in your answers. The answer is false. All right. Have a seat. If you got all 4 answers, see me afterwards, okay? Right? No, you're good. Yeah, right? We're good. So, all right, guys. Have a seat because we're going to finish up really fast. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's the thing. We've been talking about astronauts, and this made sense because astronauts have to work super hard to push past difficulties. They have to build endurance in order for them to be safe in space. All the changes that they make help them be better astronauts. And that is the same type of endurance James is talking about. See, when we take a step forward into making a change, we work on building our endurance. The more we do it, the easier it will become. The more we show up, the more we keep trying, the more we study, the more we practice, whatever, the bigger your endurance will be, the stronger you will be in that. James is basically saying, practice makes perfect. How many of you have ever heard that term? Practice makes perfect. That goes for your faith, too. That isn't just about regular things in your life. You know, that's not just about sports or music or plays and things like that. It's about the stuff that actually makes us better. Change can be us looking into the unknown. Change can be scary for us. But when we take the step forward to actually do the change, we become much better for that. God can use the unknown to make you stronger. The more we step out, the better we will be. How many of you like change, though? Depends. Right? Change sometimes can be great. It can be fun. You know, you're going to change into high school soon, you 8th graders. That can be fun. It's definitely going to be fun when you change into Summit. I'm just letting you know. But at the same time, change can be scary. So I want to encourage you to try a couple things this week, okay? First, name an area of your life that you want to see change. All of us want some type of change in our life, you know? It can be as simple as you want to give up pop or juice or whatever. Don't give up water. Because if you go home and tell your parents, I told you to give up water, I'm not going to be here anymore. So that's not what I told you to do. You drink your water. You know, but maybe it's staying off of TikTok or Instagram or whatever social media thing, or not playing as many video games. You know? Or maybe it's something deeper, like your relationship with God. You want something to change. You know? And that's the next step. Take one step towards actually doing that. So once you think about it, you got to actually put it into plan. So don't say, well, I'm going to read my Bible 10 times this week and not play video games. And then 2 minutes later, you're like this in front of the TV. No. Do an easy thing you can follow through with. And then try it again. Here's the thing. We all fall short. We all fail at times, and that's okay. So it's okay if you miss a day of reading your Bible. It's okay if you miss a day of praying. It's okay the next day. Do it. God can use the unknown to make us stronger. And so that's my challenge for this week. Okay? And if you, I'm going to go a little crazy here. If you actually do this, honestly, and it's something that is a challenge for you, I'm going to give you one free worship reflection. 8th graders, that's on you. I'm not saying you're giving up like something easy or changing something easy. I want you to put a little into this. And if you come to me next Wednesday and tell me the change and that you actually did try it a couple times, one free worship reflection for you, okay? Who's going to try that? Who's going to attempt it? All 8th grade should raise their hand right now. Okay? Okay. Yes. Awesome. And here's the thing. As you head into small groups, I want you to be thinking of that change, okay? You're going to have time to go over this question. And that's your question for the week. What is that one change you want to make? And here's the thing, guys. If you're not ready to change it, that's okay. But voice that, what you want to change. Because those leaders in your room can maybe help you get to be ready to change. It is totally fine to be overwhelmed or scared to make a change. But you have leaders, you have friends in this room that want to see you grow more. So, before I close us in prayer, I am going to tell you about next week. Next week is our Christmas celebration. Who's excited? All right. I went up shopping today and spent like $200 on all your stuff. Actually, like $400 because I got all those other cookies, remember? Yeah. Next week, we are going to do some games in here. We're going to have some giveaways. Who likes chocolate? Okay. I went out and bought 2. Have you seen those 2 huge Hershey Kisses? Yeah, I bought 2 of those. So those are going to be giveaway things. We're going to have a hot chocolate bar. We're going to have some treats for you. There is going to be a gingerbread house making contest between all the small groups. We have the kits for you guys. Don't worry, leaders. And we're just going to celebrate and have fun. We're going to start with worship and doing some fun songs. I don't know if we're doing Wake. But next week, we're going to start in the worship center, and we're going to actually worship with Awana, so that's kind of cool. And we're going to teach them how to actually do things right, okay? All right, I'm going to pray us out, and then if you want a stale chip, yeah, have a stale chip. If you won any game tonight, come see me afterwards, and then we'll head out to our small groups, all right? So let's bow our heads, pray with me. Lord, we thank you just so much for the fact that you are a God who provides for us. You're a God who wants to see us succeed. And Lord, would we continue to know that even in the unknown, we can trust you, that we can grow stronger in that, Lord. And so I ask that you give these students and these leaders hearts to want to make a change to better their life, whatever that may be, Lord. Give them the strength, continue to give them the endurance, and continue to bless them. We ask this in your name, amen. All right, hold on.